This is a modern-day Holocaust in the worst possible way, filmed, documented by the criminals who committed. And today they are accusing Israel of the crimes that Hamas has been committed.
I will guide you in this exhibition. Talks about the atrocities that were committed here on October 7th.
This is not for the pro-Palestine or for the Hamas sympathizers as much as for the silent majority who really don't know what's going on. So this is the handwriting of Yahya Sinwar. He's talking about first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave of attacks. حسب التعليمات المركزية من قائد الجهاز وقائد العمليات المركزية في الخطة يجب أن يكون هنالك مراحل أو مواجهات. الأولى هي موجة الهجوم الأول، وهناك موجة ثانية وثالثة ورابعة. كل واحدة من هذه الموجات معروفة، وأوراقها وخواطرها وأهدافها موجودة في مضاريف مغلقة لدى قائد اللواء. So he literally given very specific instructions of how to carry the attack. Then he's given them here towards the end pretty much a limited authority to control and conclude the operation as they see suitable in the battlefield.
He speaks about kidnapping.
This is a very important part of his plan, the kidnapping, because the kidnapping was the only card he knew would bring Israel to surrender. So the kidnapping was the main goal of this entire operation, and inflicting a tremendous amount of destruction on the communities to paralyze the defense and the retaliation of the IDF. This is exactly what he's saying in this letter.
You see that every house inside Kibbutz Be'eri was numbered by Hamas, and they divided the kibbutz into sections for the raid, A, B, and C.
سنأتيكم بالموت، ارحلوا عن أرضنا قبل أن يفوت الأوان. نحن رجال نعشق الموت، اهربوا من أرضنا. This is what it says in Arabic. Do you know who wrote that?
No, they left many of these notes inside houses. Like they left the graffitis on the walls. This is a book of fatwas that they made. They asked the question, what needs to be done with a Jewish female prisoner who's not part of the military? And they say there that every Jew is considered a combatant, including women and youth, even if unarmed.
Yeah, they're asking for indiscriminate attack. They say there is no difference between men and women, elder and youth. They are all targets.
You can see here Mein Kampf, Hitler's book, with many different covers. It's very popular inside Gaza. It was the bestseller in Egypt and also in Lebanon.
Wow, imagine like a title of a book, Jewish Hatred. It's a historic legacy. Dr. Mahmoud al-Zahar, one of Hamas' top leaders, he's still alive somewhere in Gaza. This is insane.
In this book, he blames the Jewish people that we are behind every war that happened in the world, including World War I and II, and the only solution is to eliminate the entire Jewish people.
And there is a chapter here about Holocaust denial as well. Here is another crazy title, The End of Jews, نهاية اليهود. Just a little bit, I get emotional sometimes. And sometimes I feel like a volcano about to erupt. So I like to process it on my own. But they represent humanity, and humanity failed them. You cannot compare the hostage situation to people dying as a result of human shields. You know, when you go kidnap infants from their corpse and ask for the exchange of mass murderers. And if the mass murderers are not released, you go on infinite war.
כשופו ילדים לילדים בהתעללו בהם, כשופו זובות ועזו בהם שבטים, פגעו בהכל. אמרתי, מטיל אפס? art du meurtre.
זה מבוסס מפני כבוד האדם וצילתו, יש פה תקופה ערובה קשורה למשהו קשור.
Many people were tied to trees at the Mosab party and with different objects inserted to their genitals. This one was one of the Nova party participants. He was tied to one of the trees and they cut off both of his palms, and after that they burned him alive.
Throughout all the suicide bombing attacks, had to identify the suicide bomber. We had 100 of those during the second Intifada.
Yes,
I would receive the photo within minutes after the attack. I got to see things uglier than this, but very different victims of explosion than victims of rape, of kidnapping, of torture. This is the devastation that we have to deal with.